Hello students, in this video we are going to see the practice prelim paper number 7. So this paper we are going to see the answer key for this. The paper I have already uploaded last week. I told all my students to try solving the paper for your practice concern. So today we are going to discuss the answers related to this paper. So the first question here is complete the following chain where we have 3 columns like column A, B and C which carries total 5 marks. So the answer key for this is intensive subsistence agriculture is rice and it is small size of farm. Second one is pampas grassland region which has a commercial animal husbandry which is found in South America. Next we have fishing which is taken place in Dogger Bank which we can observe in Northeast Atlantic Ocean. Then we have gathering which we basically see in dense forest which has total unfavorable climate. After that we have mining which is seen in offshore oil and gas production in Bombay High. Next question is match the following groups. So here we have total 2 columns like A and B. So the correct answer for match the following groups is functional regions, TV tower, Mumbai city, high density of population, linear pattern, railway. Secondary economic activity is food production industries and fishing is an primary economic activity. After that we come across to the section number 3, C section, where we have 2 statements like assertion and correlation. So the first statement is increase in dependency ratio will affect the economy. So definitely this is true. Second is medical costs are high when there are more elderly people in the population. This is also true. So both A and R are correct and R is giving the correct explanation of A. Option C is the right answer. Why? Because dependency people are definitely going to increase the medical cost and definitely it is going to happen because of the elderly population. Next we have question number 2. Areas which have fertile soil have dense population. This is true. Fertile soils are good for agriculture. This is also true. So the right answer here is both A and R are correct and R is giving the correct explanation of A. Next we have third one, ideal location for fishing. So here the answer is option B, like shallow seas, confluence of warm and cold currents and growth of planktons and in a very cold climate. Okay. Next we have a fourth one, settlements can be of various types. So this is true. Various physical factors affect the growth of settlements. This is also true. So here the answer is both A and R are correct and R is giving the correct explanation of A. On the basis of the physical factors only the settlements are considered. Next we have a fifth one. In India industries are found concentrated in few areas available. True. Second is India is predominantly agrarian country. This is also true. So answer is option 3. Both A and R are correct and R is giving the correct explanation of A. Next is option D. Choose the correct option and complete the sentences which carries total 5 marks. First one is primary economic activities are not related directly to latitudinal location. So here the answer is mining. Second is Trans-Australian Railway connects. Answer is Perth and Sydney. Third is gathering of various products from the forest for the livelihood is mainly carried out in equatorial evergreen forest. Fourth is natural port is Kochi and fifth is tertiary activities includes transportation. Next we have give reasons. First give reason is iron and steel industries are found in mineral rich area of Dhanbad. So Dhanbad is where you can see Chota Nagpur Plateau which is a storehouse of mineral resources. So कौन से minerals है वहाँ पे like mica है, bauxite है, copper है, limestone, coal, iron. So it's very rich and heavy premium quality of coal you get over there and which so many industries they depend on this for their energy resource. Second one is development is not seen in Himalaya region. अभी Himalaya region के relief कैसा है? It is totally hilitarian. एक्सेसिबिलिटी बहुत लो है, वहाँ का जो क्लाइमेट है वो ह्यूमन्स के लिए सूटेबल नहीं है, एग्रीकल्चर के लिए भी सूटेबल नहीं है. इट हैज़ हाई अमाउंट ऑफ लैंडस्लाइड्स, ग्लेशियर स्लाइड्स ऑल्सो. वहाँ पे अच्छे से ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है, पावर फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है, नथिंग इज़ गुड. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट द डेवलपमेंट इज़ वेरी लेस. Next we have human geography is multidisciplinary in nature. तो बेसिकली अभी ह्यूमन जोग्राफी मीन्स अ जोग्राफी विच इज़ रिलेटेड टू मैन एंड द एनवायरनमेंट, ठीक है। तो इसमें सोशल फैक्टर्स आते हैं, फिजिकल आते, आई मीन पॉलिटिकल आते हैं, इकोनॉमिक आते हैं, सो हिस्टोरिकल आते हैं, ऑल दीज फैक्टर्स आर कमिंग इनटू मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी. Next is hunting is banned. So we all know that hunting was a primitive occupation. Very beginning when the apes were there. So those times hunting was a primitive occupation. But currently hunting is carried out just for joy. Okay. So still there are so many tribal peoples, Adivasi peoples like Bushmen of Kilari Desert, Paijimis of equatorial selvas. So these peoples are still dependent on hunting as they don't have any other food resource. Okay, but because of large amount of hunting, the animal species are getting extinct. So you can write the names of some of the species which have already got extinct due to hunting. So because of that, a lot of commercial business is going on hunting purpose, like getting the bones, ivory, then the skin, then leather and all those things. Means commercially the hunting was done, so because of that it is totally banned. Then distribution of industries are uneven. So based on the industries are affected by various factors like water body या फिर वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन कैसा है, स्किल लेबर्स है या नहीं है, रॉ मटेरियल है या नहीं है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फैसिलिटीज़ कैसे है. सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर अफेक्टिंग द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज. नेक्स्ट है डिफरेंस बिटवीन फिजिकल जोग्राफी ह्यूमन जोग्राफी के पॉइंट्स आपको लिखने हैं. फिर है प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी एक्टिविटीज़, वेरी इजी. नेक्स्ट है प्लांटेशन एग्रीकल्चर एंड एक्सटेंसिव कमर्शियल एग्रीकल्चर. प्लांटेशन एग्रीकल्चर का क्वेश्चन लास्ट ईयर जोग्राफी के पेपर में ऑलरेडी आया था, तो इस ईयर कुछ और आ सकता है, कुछ डिफरेंट आ सकता है, लेकिन आएगा तो ज़रूर. नेक्स्ट है माइनिंग एंड फिशिंग. सो दीज बोथ आर प्राइमरी ऑक्यूपेशंस बट दे आर कैरिड आउट इन अ डिफरेंट मैनर. अब आगे चल के है मैप के क्वेश्चन. सो माइनिंग एरिया इन अरेबियन सी इज़ बॉम्बे हाई. High populated region in Australia is eastern, southern and western coast of Australia. An important port in India is Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Then an international airport in India is Indira Gandhi International Airport. Then areas of agriculture in Europe, the developed country in Japan, then Panama Canal and Amazon River. So all these things you need to highlight here. Okay. So you can see a proper index is created here and a proper denotation is done here. So just I recommend you to give the proper numbers to your each and every location, like first number to Bombay High, second number to Eastern Western of Australia, ऐसे. अभी नेक्स्ट है मैप के ऊपर क्वेश्चन. तो ये जो मैप है ये आपके क्वेश्चन बैंक में भी है. सो इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस है. इट इज़ रिलेटेड टू ट्रांसपोर्टेशन लाइक एयरवेज, वाटरवेज, सारे तरीके के ट्रांसपोर्टेशंस आपको यहाँ पे नज़र आएंगे जो अलग अलग कलर के लाइन से डिनोट किए गए हैं. तो ये है उसके आंसर्स जो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो. आफ्टर दैट वी हैव राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन. सो फर्स्ट शॉर्ट नोट इज़ रोल ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इन ट्रेड. सो उसके बारे में आप लिखोगे. देन स्किल रिक्वायर्ड फॉर स्टडिंग ज्योग्राफी. So what are the skills which we require? After that we have plantation agriculture. So you can write the speciality of plantation of agriculture is monoculture. Only one type of crop is grown. So it is basically done for commercial use. High-tech machineries are used. Then large amount of capital is used. So you can write those things in it. Then we have footloose industries. So footloose industries have they don't have the strong locations. Okay, so that you can mention. It is very easy to move the industry from one place to another place. Those things you can mention here. So what are the examples of footloose industries? Like diamond cutting, watchmaking. So lightweight industries you can mention here. So most probably footloose industries produce low volume and high value output. Okay, so बहुत lightweight materials होते हैं. Next is branches of geography. You can differentiate the branches into two groups like physical and human geography, and you can write about it. Okay, next we have read the passage and answer the following questions. Now the next question is question number 6. Read the given passage. Now this passage is related to different types of industries. How are the economic development dependent on the industries? So you have total 4 questions on it. So these are the answers of those questions which I have already obtained from the paragraph. So read the paragraph carefully and make a sentence formation in your own words. Next we have question number 6b. Draw a neat label diagram. So here the 3 diagrams will be given to you. Any 2 you have to draw. So the first is related to linear, second is radial and third is rectangular. So radial and circular में कुछ difference है. So in the case of radial you have to take a middle point and from there you need to draw different roads. And in the case of circular you have to draw a circular pattern just covering or surrounding some specific node. Next we have question number 7, answer in detail, which carries total 8 marks. So the first question is, explain the physical and economic factors affecting the location of industries. So the physical factors are climate, water and power supply, then availability of raw material, labor, transportation. Now this question is very important. It was already asked last year for 8 marks. So at least 9 to 10 points are expected. Each and every point you need to explain in detail. So you can see here transportation, site availability. Then there are economic factors like proximity of market, capital and various other factors also you can mention. Next is question number 2. Explain the relationship between geography and other subjects in detail with diagram. So this is the diagram which is given in your textbook. So this diagram is mandatory for this answer, as well as you need to explain the different sectors and how the other subjects are related to geography in detail, because it carries total 8 marks. If you draw a good diagram, definitely you will get a benefit of it. You will not lose marks much. So this is all about the paper, prelims paper. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe the channel.